What is up, guys? Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I am at my garage in Reading, and we're going to be doing a different style video today. I'm going to be talking about some of my um, favorite mods that you can download in ATS. All the mods that I have are my favorite, but I'm going to be just showing you some of the mods that I have installed. But we are at my garage in Reading today, and the first one that I'm going to be talking about is this Freightliner FLD120. I think this is probably the best, one of the best looking trucks that I have, but I'll tell you why it's last. It's it was a toss up between this one and the one above it, but I think the other one has a lot more detail to it. It's like I said, it's a great looking truck, and then also the mod is starting to break. As you can see, I have the side step is starting to break, and there's some other things wrong with it. But I'm gonna start it up and then drive it around, give you a quick view around it. It's also one of the best sounding trucks that I have. The one above this I don't think sounds as good, but it's gonna be above it because I think it has better detail. But I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna drive it around a little bit. Pretty good sounding, and I'll do a Jake brake in it, which I think it's probably one of the best sounding Jake brakes there is, that I have at least. But I'll just get it up in speed a little bit, show the Jake, and then I'll be on to the next truck that I have. Pretty good sounding truck, pretty good view around, but the thing is, and I think there's a problem with the wheels too. The mod is starting to break down and needs to be updated. But oh, and I'll give you a little interior shot. I think it's probably the best interior truck that I have too. But that's gonna do it for this one, and it's gonna be on to the next one. Alright guys, this is the next truck on the list. This is the Mack Pinnacle Chu613 that I have. I believe this mod is by Bulldog, by the way. I didn't mention that in the last one. I think this is probably the best looking detail-wise truck that I have. I'm going to tell you why it doesn't rank higher on my list. I don't think it sounds very good, and I don't like the Jake brake. Other than that, and also, it's not my favorite truck, but it's a great mod, I will say that. But like I said, my biggest knock on it is it doesn't sound that good. And I'm going to start it up for you. I like the startup, but I don't like how it runs in the Jake brake. I made this, one of my best videos is with this truck. Like I said, it's a great looking truck, but I don't like the sound of it. It's got great body lines to it, and I'll bring it out on the road here, and I will hit the Jake, get it up to maybe like 40-ish. It's got a weird sound, like I said. It kind of sounds like it's like sucking or something. I don't know. I don't like it. I would have made more videos with the truck, but like I said, that is the sound of it. Give you a quick view around it. Like I said, very good looking truck, great colors, great rear end. But yeah, so, and I'm gonna move on to the next truck on the list. Alright guys, this is the next truck on the list. It is the Freightliner FLB cab over. I'm going to give you a quick tour around it. I think it is probably the best sounding truck that I have. It looks pretty good too, and it's also got a really nice sounding Jake brake. on it. This is why it ranks my second favorite on the list. I think it is just the best all-around truck that I have. Pretty good startup. Let's take it out on the road. It's also kind of one of the more unique ones that I have. It's the only cab over that I have downloaded. But it's got a great sound to it. And I'm going to hit the Jake here. Alright. Quick tour around it. Also, I believe it's probably the best handling truck that I have. And I think that could be because it's a cab over. I'm not really sure. But this is the one I feel is easiest to drive. But that's going to do it for this one. On to the next one. Alright guys, and this brings me to my last truck. This is my personal favorite truck. And it just so works out that the list ended up being the order that I downloaded these in. This is my W900A. If you have seen the movie Smokey and the Bandit, it is the truck that was in there. I believe this is like a late 70s, early 80s truck. I have the extended double sleeper on it. I think it is the best looking truck that I own. I don't think it's the most detailed mod, but I believe, like I said, it's the most unique truck that I own too. I would say it's probably the best sounding. If it's not the best sounding, I would say the FLB cab over that I have is, it's a really cool extra long chassis, and I'm going to start it up for you. Pretty good startup. I think that's my favorite startup. By the way, this is by Rennie Nate. That's the guy that made the FLD, and I think the FLB that is in my videos. And I'm probably going to shoot a video with this later today. But and I'll quick show you the inside view of it. Pretty good looking cab. I forgot to show the cab on the last two trucks, but that's okay. The sleeper is kind of weird. They all look the same. I noticed that. So not a lot of detail to the sleeper, but again, you don't really look back there a whole lot. But the front is pretty cool. But let's get out on the road. Pretty good sounding truck, and I'm going to show you the Jake. And this is the last truck that I have. Like I said, I don't really have that many mod trucks. I have another one I'm going to unveil pretty soon. Pretty good looking back of the truck too. I kind of talked over the Jake, sorry about that. Do it again. Once we get on a straightaway. I'm going kind of quick because I want the Jake to be on for a little bit. I don't like the sound when it comes on, but when you're on the Jake, it sounds really good. But that's going to do it for the trucks. I hope you enjoyed that. And then I'm going to go on to maps. And I'm probably going to shoot a video with this later today, by the way. But Okay, so I tried to zoom out, but I can't. But this is the current map that I'm running. And this is the map mod that I use is the Reforma map. And I'm going to tell you why this is my favorite map mod. I think it's the largest, I believe. But it's also very detailed. The only other map mod that I've used is Pro Mods, but I haven't driven it since it was updated, so that might rank ahead of it. But like I said, to me they're like 1A and 1B. I wouldn't put one ahead of the other, but they're, I believe, the two best map mods that there is. And for the best reason why is this Reforma map combines several maps. I believe it, like I said, I believe it's the largest map. And I'm going to show you some of the areas that it modifies. And you can also see the places that I've been so far on the map. It edits, it adds a lot to northeastern through southeastern California, and it modifies like pretty much almost the entire Nevada map. And a good chunk of western Arizona to southern New Mexico, just like in through about Parker down here over to about there. It doesn't modify much of New Mexico. And then it gives you all this. And this is what I was saying. Probably my next videos I'm going to film in Mexico, because a lot of this I have not been to. And they just updated it pretty recently. Again, it's a total of 4 maps, so I believe there's 4 individuals that are working on it. And all this is included in the map. I think the best part of it, to me, is the Sierra Nevada portion. I think it has the best detail to it. I think that's the overall best part of it. But again, there's like 3 or 4 different maps put together. So, and probably, like I said, the best area I think is probably the Sierra Nevada range, and that's gonna do it. Obviously, if you check out any of my videos, I have filmed a ton on the map, so if you want to see it, go check out my other videos. And after that, I'm going to show you my mod loadout. Where did I go? I forgot my mouse is off. Alright, so these are the current mods that I have installed and active. As you can see, these are the creators. Rennie Nate made the W900A and the FLD 120. I thought he made the FLB, but evidently it's Harvin. And again, I mention this typically in my videos because I like to give credit to the creators, and I know that they do earn a small amount of money for each download. I'm not sure exactly, or if they all do, and then the Mac is by Red, and then I have the Reforma 2.2.5. Oh, and I also have the cargo pack. I forgot about that. That one, it'd be kind of hard to show you. You'd have to see the loads and stuff as I pick them up, but I have them in a bunch of my videos, so if you want to check that out. But yeah, that's it. Some of these are inactive, by the way, too. He's also got the FLD mod, comes with a couple trailer add-ons and the car hauler. The car hauler I did not like. I don't know, I thought it was kind of weird. I didn't like. To me, I thought And I don't know if there's any way to do this. The cars should be on top of the truck too, but they weren't. So it kind of disappointed me in a way, but the main mod was really good. But that was also by Rennie Nate. So if you want to download these, you can. I'm not exactly sure where I downloaded them from, but these are the people, you know, quick Google search, you can find them. But that's going to wrap up my video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little bit different style of video, but yeah, thank you for watching. Have a nice day, and I'm probably going to go film a quick run, so if you want to check that out, you can. Have a nice day, guys. Thank you for watching.